All right. Anyways, how we got here. So I want to go back to 9/11 just because that's what I remember. That's what I was alive for. And then I can track since then. So even at 9/11, the Democratic and Republican Party was already terrible. Like I remember going to my mom's side, they're Italian. I remember going to my mom's side and they were screaming, dude. Imagine a room full of like 30 adult Italian Americans just screaming at each other. And there's a lot of women on my mom's side. So there's like one guy named Ben, and then just like a bunch of women just tearing because he was a Bush supporter, just tearing him down. And it was like that. So the two party system was already radicalized in the early 2000s. Then 9/11 happened, and again, I leaned conservative. CNN did the best job during the Iraq days. They're the only ones that didn't push a war hawk agenda, which is exactly what Fox is notorious for doing. It. Yeah, look at the donors for those defense contractors. So all the legacy media went gun ho, because everyone loves a war. It's not what I mean by everyone loves war. I mean like views, like radicalization. Even like wartime presidents like Lincoln and Washington aren't perfect, but because they won the wars they were in, they're favorite 1 and 2 for presidents of all time, both of them, every time. And even like you could put Roosevelt in there too, even though he died at the end. But so that was the media in the 2000s, and it culturally shifted with Republicans going crazy over Obama. So looking back, honestly, I think the Democratic Party was much more of the healthier one during my early years. But so you had the war hawk media for not after 9/11, with the exception of CNN, even though they were part of it too. But looking back, I think they did pretty good. Once Obama came around, Republicans lost their shit. If everyone remembers, Obama was from Africa. Obama was gay, which I've actually heard that one like recircle recently, but it's just a rumor. Michelle being a man, Big Mike. Even I've like the Big Mike. Even I've made jokes about the Big Mike thing. But at the end of the day, it just keeps pushing this fire. The one that I remember, which is funny that it's not funny, but Trump became president, is it was Trump who actually said like, "Oh, Obama's from Africa," and like everyone started making up about Middle East ties because, and a lot. Let's call out the elephant in the room. That was because mostly of, I would say, historic. Yeah, I know I'm sounding like historic racism. And not like the Jim Crow levels, and not like, and racism is a thing that will always exist as long as there's races. It's just, we need to be aware of it and be able to talk about it. So I think a lot of the chaos around Obama was because of a lot of the older Republicans and the race factor, just even as a white man being real. So, the media loved Obama. All right, the media loved Obama with the exception of Fox. Just that Fox probably started like the little of a flame. So the flame was already there. Fox, after Obama won, fanned it by putting all just dogging on it. And then Trump came around, and Trump, love him or hate him, he is he's a master of the camera. You can't even deny it. And I mean, it's in his blood. He was hosting The Apprentice. TV was his life. So he's a master of the camera, and the I I'm gonna cuss real quick. The fucking the horrors of the media couldn't shut up about it. Trump probably wouldn't have won if the media didn't give him a platform. And that happened in 2016. And then after Trump did do the upset with against Hillary Clinton, the media after that is when, in my opinion, intelligence agencies got involved. And then